This video is brought to you by StoneAgeGamer.com, a fantastic site for retro games, systems, accessories, and more. Be sure to check out StoneAgeGamer.com. Skip it up and that up! So Level 3 Communications, they're a Tier 1 network that connects large ISPs to the rest of the internet, so we can get internet. They're claiming that 6 different internet service providers, 5 in the States and 1 from Europe, are purposely throttling their customers, lowering their speeds so they could get more money out of Level 3. So if you've been having issues with places like Netflix lately, this is probably the reason why. This is what Level 3's Mark Taylor had to say on the issue. They are deliberately harming the service they deliver to their paying customers. They are not allowing us to fulfill the requests their customers make for content. Large broadband consumer networks with the dominant or exclusive market share in their local market. In countries or markets where consumers have multiple broadband choices, there are no congested peers. Our policy is to refuse to pay arbitrary charges to add interconnection capacity. Now, if you remember a while back, Comcast and Verizon did this to Netflix. People who use Comcast and Verizon's internet, when they would try to go on Netflix, the speeds would go down to a crawl and they couldn't use Netflix. And Netflix had to pay Comcast and Verizon extra money to increase their customer speed. This is what Netflix CEO Reed Hastings had to say on the issue. While in the short term, Netflix will in cases reluctantly pay large ISPs to ensure a high quality member experience, we will continue to fight for the internet the world needs and deserves. Oh, but don't worry, Rich. Tom Wheeler's new gutted net neutrality rules will totally protect the internet. It won't allow things like this to happen. Sure, there'll be an internet fast lane, but I'm sure they're going to put fair rules in place. Tom Wheeler's not really that bad of a guy. Oh, really? Well, check this out. Let's take a look at Tom Wheeler's history here. I got some bullet points. Wheeler, who was nominated by President Obama last May, lobbied Congress to deregulate the cable industry in the early 1980s. Let's go on to number 2. As the head of Cellular Telecommunications and Internet Association from 1992 to 2004, he oversaw a number of efforts to keep the wireless industry from being hampered with too many annoying FCC regulations. He was also previously president of the National Cable Television Association and the CEO of the Cellular Telecommunications and Internet Association. Those are both 2 very big lobbying groups who are very against net neutrality, and now he is the chairman of the FCC. Gee, I wonder what direction he's going to go into. Are you seeing now why net neutrality is so important? You can't depend on Tom Wheeler. He's bought and paid for by the ISPs, by the cable companies, by the industry. He's their yes man. He doesn't really give a shit about keeping net neutrality in place. That whole thing about, people are totally taking it out of context and he got all defensive, that was a crock of shit. He's doing exactly what his paymasters told him to do. And we need to fight for net neutrality. I don't know what else to tell you. This is proof right here. What do you think's going to happen if they start charging, which they're already doing? They charge Netflix more, and Netflix is now charging its customers more. Everything's going to get more expensive. And whose pockets are going to get hurt in the end? Ours are. We're going to get fucking screwed. Then on top of it, if there is this internet fast lane, like I've said before in my other net neutrality videos, how is an up-and-comer going to have a chance? Say this guy has awesome competition. He creates this website that is amazing competition for YouTube or Netflix. If he can't pay for the internet fast lane, he's screwed. We need to fight for net neutrality. Make sure you sign that White House petition I put up another video about. I'll have it below in the description again. Go there, set up an account, and sign saying that we need net neutrality to stay in place, or else we're all going to be in deep trouble and things are going to get a hell of a lot more expensive, and it could even cause censorship to happen on the internet. Alright guys, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. Have a good one.